Hello and welcome. Today's screencast covers how to use Google Docs. We are going to look at three different things. Firstly, we will examine the types of documents that Google offers. Secondly, we'll look at how to upload and download any file. And lastly, we'll learn how to share and collaborate using Google Documents. The first thing you will need to do, though, is to open up your Gmail account. Once it's open, you need to look up here at your menu bar. Your Google Documents are accessed through the Drive. You basically just click on there and everything will be at your fingertips. Google allows you to create many different types of files. Let's just click on this button and we'll see what they have to offer. Alright, so some of these things will look familiar to you. For example, this is basically what you use to create a Word document. This one here helps you create a slideshow. It's very similar to PowerPoint. This one here allows you to build a spreadsheet and is somewhat similar to Excel. This Google document, otherwise known as Google Forms, allows you to create surveys or quizzes, and you can share them with people that you know. And one thing that's great about this thing is that it actually gathers up all the information, collects it on a spreadsheet, and you can read people's responses rather readily. So it's a handy tool. This one here allows you to draw. So as you can see, lots of choice. The ones that you'll probably use the most are Google Docs and Google Presentation. To upload a file, just click here. Open it up. You can see it uploading here in the corner. And there it is. You just click it. And even though it was made in Microsoft Word, if you scroll through the document, you can see it looks exactly the way it did before I uploaded it. Because the Drive is cloud-based, you can pretty much access your documents from anywhere. So as long as you can log in and have access to your Gmail account, you have access to your Google Documents. And the great thing about that is you can share them with anyone. So basically you just go over here, you click share, and if I want to share this with someone, all I'd have to do is make a few changes. In the simplest form, if I don't want them to be able to change the document, I just want them to look at it, I could simply copy and paste this, put it in an email, and fire it off. Or I could even add addresses here and it'll email them out to them. But if I want people to be able to actually work on this document with me, make any changes, I just change this link here. Click here. And here I can make anyone with the link able to access it. They don't even have to have a Gmail account. So this one allows anyone. This one here means it's public, so no one has to sign in and anyone who comes across this file could use it. So that could be good or bad, depends what you're doing. But mostly you can decide who has access and who doesn't. I'm going to click this one here because I want to be able to share it. Now notice here it says can view. What if I don't want them just to view it and I want them to be able to work on it with me? I just click can edit. And now I can type in the people that I want to share. So I'm going to share this one with Ms. Lacert and Mrs. Brown in the library. And anyone I put in here will get this link and they can edit. Basically, I just hit the green button here, share and save, and it sends a copy to them, and now you can see they can both edit. I can always change this later if I want to. I can go back and I can allow them to view or make comments, but they can't edit. If I want to remove them, I just hit the X here and they no longer have access to the document. Alright, so that's a great feature. If you just want to share it for a little bit, then you get back to having complete control yourself. There There are other ways to share this document as well. Basically, you open up the file and you click here, and you basically can publish this document to the web. So if you have a website somewhere, you can actually put this document on that website so others can see it. Something else that you could do is you can also email collaborators, or even email this as an attachment. Basically, everything's under the file, and that's all you need to do. If you are sent this and you open it up, it will open up in your Google Drive, and you can actually make your own copy of it. So if you want to have your own copy, there you go, you just click here. You can also rename or change the title of your document anytime. So if you want to change that, you just go back to here, click here, and you can rename it. You can also print the document from here, so everything's at your fingertips. Okay, the document that I have here is one that I actually created while working on my master's degree. The people that helped me build this lived all over the place. For example, we had someone who lived in Colorado, someone who lived in Idaho, and someone who lived as far away as Tennessee, as well as California, and of course me in Alberta. So basically we shared this document, and you can actually see the last person to edit it was Lance McGrath. But what's interesting is when I'm on here, I can also see who else is on here. Now we can't see that right now because the other person's not online. But normally, right here in this area here, you will see little colored squares. If you hover your mouse over the squares, you can actually see the person's name, and you will know who's actually looking at this document at the same time you are. You can also see them working on the document. For example, when we were building this, if I was on this slide, anyone else who was on this document could see me working here, because my little colored flag would be here along with my name. If you scroll down, you could see if, let's say, Lance was working on slide 9, because his colored flag would be here along with his name. So that's really great, because you can be anywhere at any time and work on this, and you can see who's working on it with you. So it's a great collaborative document, and when you're done, you can embed it on your website, you can share it with other people. So it has lots of opportunities here for you to work well with others. Because Google Docs is cloud-based, you don't even have to worry about saving your work. Did you see me save this? No, you didn't. Basically, the program does it for you. You can even see when the last edit was. I don't have to worry about it because the program basically saves the document every 3 to 4 seconds, and it doesn't matter who's working on here. So it basically saves as you go or as the other person goes. So it's a really handy feature. You never have to worry about losing a document. Thanks for joining me for today's screencast. Stay tuned.